See if it worked for the field, bro. Cause last year we had a problem when you did it on a tablet. Uh, okay. We gotta do this again.
Welcome back to Dynasty Mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to kick off your EA Sports College Football 26 coaching journey. Next, let's choose your rosters. If you're looking for the latest EA Sports recommended roster featuring more than 1,000 additional players, choose the active roster option, or you can select the rosters from our original launch with a default roster option. Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. Similar to last year, here's where you'll modify your settings from the expanded list of available options. You can import your Teambuilder created teams and customize your conferences, complete with unique rules and protected rivals.
I ain't gonna go with Rice. I mean, with SMU, I'll go with Rice. I mean, but I do like the SEC. I'm going with SMU. Nah, bro. You know what? I done messed up. It's alright. Fuck. Alright, my bad. Hey, let me find out about this Westlake Thunder. Mm. Alright. So I got we're gonna do race. I'm down for the challenge. Oh, I want to see. I already know what the thing is. I want to see, baby. Oh, we're not about to be no. His beach outfit. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I thought it was pretty fire. Fuck it, U of H. We taking y'all spot, buddy. All
It's
right.
now time to select your team. Would you prefer to take over an established contender or build a team from the ground up? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready. Time to figure out where on the now for the fun part. Now it's time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win?
But we're not doing Houston spread.
Congratulations. It's time to sign your first.
All right. We don't even got to worry about recruiting. We just gonna put that on auto. And change the time. One more minute. We'll go 8. We're gonna go with Texas State first. Both don't. None of that helped. What? You know what? When I got one receiver. Oh, that's him right there. Slot is Hayward. Oh, no. Oh, okay, yeah. I think it should be Smith. All right, baby, look at my uniforms. Options. So, Black Lives. But what I like is that chrome navy blue helmet, and I can either go like that, go like that. Shit, I can even go like that. Let's see with the next one, the white one. I can just keep switching them. Oh, whoo, that's fresh. Oh yeah, that's gonna be my favorite. Yeah, I don't have a white helmet now though. So what? Oh, I just got an idea. So we're gonna go with the Black Lives Matter. With the yeah. Alright.
Oh, we have waited so long for this, and finally it's time to get this season underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Illinois' offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Altmaier.
Fuck.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Dixon. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name. You're going to get everybody's best shot, and that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
With jet sweep pass. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Rena.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Lines is back in the middle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Luke Altmaier started his career as a backup to Matt Corral at Ole Miss, but man, did he blossom for the Fighting Illini. Had their best season in more than 20 years, and maybe more in store for him, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there were still a lot of fans that I think were skeptical when the transfer portal news came out that he was going to be joining Illinois. People wanted to see what all the hype was about. You saw it.
Oh, I missed him.
Not just running the ball, but making big plays through the air. Really curious to see if Luke Altmaier can take the next step this season, because if they do, it's going to be a really
do the thingy, and then I know.
You don't know.
to be.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a crease to the left. Makes him talk to the hand. Gets it past the marker.
Were you yelling?
I was getting louder.
Like, I was yelling.
Nah.
And then I'm looking around like, what can I throw? So I take off my chongo and then I can't even shoot it.
Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Makes the catch.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
We gotta get out of that.
Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Looking to fire.
Oh.
Caught near the sticks. It's Clement. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
That's kind of it.
Touchdown, Illinois. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
We
the
gotta get some
sleeve.
ink on these bad boys. I can't wait.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the
All right, Marlo, we need you to make a play.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and
Left
tackle.
side.
That is so huge for
Oh,
a
it's the
defense.
right side.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air. It's all fire. Using the quick game.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and the starter.
To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. A run to the right. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game. But you got to stop the run first.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The play action fake. They're working that left side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone. Nick.
And he's down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. He is going nowhere
going in the
at
favor.
the line of scrimmage.
I like
of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. We saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I try to lead him.
Down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what great
It might not be
discipline by
good.
this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on third
Say
and short. Personal
UTSA.
shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on third down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Keeps it on the draw. Still on his feet at the 25. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. That last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing a turnover, big play.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Buys a little extra time. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying the left side. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
We love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hayward.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but...
dang it. Get in the zone, Dub.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Vincent. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs. He's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that, and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground, and you're not trying to put a good shot on him, and then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job by that young man.
Might as well give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the
dude's name was Hampton. Is that number? Nope. Who the fuck was number 12? Richmond.
Let him get.
Yeah. It's alright. First game in school history.
They'll put this one in play. First
That's
snap
not
of the
alright.
drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pulls it in. It's Ross. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He slings it deep to the left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys. The majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Boy, they had a chance to. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man, it's Smith. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now, let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. Got a man, it's Vincent. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll leave it with him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
All right, so we got to score.
3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't connect it.
All right. 28. bro. You too slow. McRae, you next up. Oakwater. Bro, you know what? You the future, so you lead this team.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morris. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. He might want another play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Smith. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same in this game, going for it inside their own 40. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 15. Just what they were looking for.
Richmond's gonna catch that bad boy.
They're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Snagged in the end zone.
Alright, we're back, y'all. We're back.
Offense working from the pistol. Going to the run to start this second half. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got an open man. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They get to the line quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
It's a running room. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Scoops it up, still a live ball. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Second down, they'll go to the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch and gets the...
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might give a little game pressure on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Reads it, fires complete. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll pull it on the read. Quick spin on the ride. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive.
No, you gotta
make
be
sure they
kidding.
get to this quarterback and make him make quick decisions.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll ride the hot hand, relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes.
Oh, come on.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running it to the right. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, if it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Quarterback's throwing away from Heath. Going to try to get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
It is not.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
On target. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illini. A quick. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff. That last drive, quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the offense onto the field again. There's still plenty of time. You see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I know.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll move the wide receiver. Movement.
Come on.
That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Not much of a decision to make. There's the defense will move them back.
There's a lot of blood.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. And they're able to make the tackle.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? The defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And what a way to... One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Moore. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man.
Come
You
on,
know
Rich, man.
exactly
I need
what
you to
time
get
it is.
open,
You've
bro.
got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the backs.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got it. He's in.
Let them score.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Pulls in the deep ball. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down.
We're not losing our first game in history, though.
Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Under fire. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense...
And he sacked a big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Yep. Okay. Let's see if the computer gives us the win. Yeah. We're not doing that.
What a scene. A spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Rivalry game.
And the Bobcats will put toe together and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play. He can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Okay.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat.
Defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Looking for a crease, it's Morris. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll throw on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's Smith. It's the same wide open. Just outside the red zone. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away. Unleashes one deep. He's got it on the left. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper.
Oh.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense.
Well,
That keeper is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
2nd and goal coming up. Quarterback looks for a little space. Sneak gets it done.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bobcats offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because
He's got some space. He's getting ahead of steam. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Bobcats in the hurry up.
what a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Lions. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Grab near the marker. It's the Sparks. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bobcats have this offense rolling.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Ah, come on.
All out of space. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Bobcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
They're going to test the right side with this one. Hard running there. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Off play action. Bringing the heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Nice job by the quarterback, evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job. Incompletion. Next play.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Not all DBs can make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
To the air on first down. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Punts it out of the air. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he is snuffed out and greeted by a host of defenders. So now it's 2nd and long.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe.
I need another block
They'll
like
stick to
that.
the ground looking for the marker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for
They get off to a fast start last week, but don't nobody know that.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Hayward. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd down, going up top. A little screen to the running back. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they keep running into the boundary. There's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
But it didn't.
They'll run the toss. Runs through the tackle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got it on the outside. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the play.
Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Going for it all. And a dangerous pass there. Almost threw a pick in the end zone.
This quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
Makes a grab past the marker. Wide open spaces. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think could read the defense and deliver a strike. And we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that lap.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Vincent. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He throws one to the left. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, he's still on his feet.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. He'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback. They flush him out to the left. He's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option two, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Deep shot for the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Now the... And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to go up top on first down. Going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. That's exactly...
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch and runs his... They'll start this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Holds it in down the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Part of the backfield, it's Morris. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start. To start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on 1st and goal. Sprints into the end zone for it. Using his legs, it's Morris. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to solve this.
And he throws another interception.
Oh,
His
shit.
3rd one of the night. Trying to take it back. And what a big play here in the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Quarterback moving. He tried to buy some time, and the defense was not having it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Back to the ground game on the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man, they have been great on 4th down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. They'll run this play from the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Drives ahead for 3 to 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Toss sweep, trying to get it outside to the right. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to surge it in.
Ooh.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard in 2nd and goal.
Damn.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Trying to march in.
Come on.
Turning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
He'll sneak it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling.
Oh, that's right.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Turning on the Jets. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. This guy's having a game that feels like half a season for some. He's over 450 yards.
And he is so dialed in with his offensive coordinator and play caller with what...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run.
Oh, no.
Texas State.
Well, again.
Tosses to the quarterback. Nowhere
He
to
can't
go.
catch.
Ball is loose.
He can't catch.
Take it back. Touchdown,
That's exactly what it is. He can't catch. Holy moly.
One man in the backfield and he gets it.
Oh,
And
wow.
how about the work up front by that big defensive
We're not
line?
doing that again.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I'll tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense is put together.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always there's a let.
Go get it. Get it, Renner. Get down.
Those are your glasses? How come you don't wear them? Oh, look at her! So pretty! Yeah. She looks so pretty. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not talking. That's what you're wearing the bottom tomorrow? That goes under. So what are you wearing tomorrow? But you said just cutting the bottom part. You didn't show me it. With what short? You already went to go pick up your short? I said you already went to go pick up your short. Do it through finger. I said, you said mom was cutting the bottom part, but you never showed it to me. What shorts you're wearing it with? You didn't show me what shorts you're wearing it with. So hot shorts and where's the shirt? You're wearing a Wonder Woman? Why are you barking at me? Come here. Over here. Come over here on this side. Come over here on this side. Come on this side. Okay. So that's the top you're wearing?
What?
Okay. Your daughter. It takes forever to call me back. Hey, you saw the season finale of Love Island? Did you see the season finale of Love Island? I was mad because my couple left. I was like, all right, well, if they left, then I know who I want to win. Yep, that's who won.
The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on another team from the Big 12 in an inter-conference matchup, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And it was a collection of highlight plays. Last week, he'd love to do that again, Dave.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. And you see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should.
There he goes. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. These guys got their nose bloodied in the Big 12 last year. They took it personally through the offseason and eager to atone this year.
The guys this year are just going to have to step up and make more plays as well. They've got some dudes who they feel are very, very talented, but weren't always playing to their potential. Last year, David, it's got to start in game 1 in conference play this season.
No doubt. We got to set the tone early, send a message early.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The toss sweep to the right. Got room to work. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. You used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 22. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Colorado's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. Now this defense is set up for it.
And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First play of the drive comes to the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Oh.
What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Picked off. A rare misread, a mistake from this quarterback.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that 1st down, makes the big mistake.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
This one's complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
That's reeled in. It's Miller.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got his man. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Welch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
That's why it's so important to have success on first and second down. They're running the ball on second down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Going to try to hit him deep.
God damn.
Off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And the Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to pass, it's Salter. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now they'll try the right side. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. You've got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12 when somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, for these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Mustangs are in front, but they'll need a team effort to finish this one out. And if they do, trust me, they'll return to a hero's welcome there in the Metroplex. They're trailing by 11 to SMU. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the option. Now the toss. He's loose. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback and too much.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time. Being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Fires to the wideout. And he throws.
Alright. Fuck it. Hello, wonder. So, I definitely need at least one more receiver. But defense, defense, defense. We need a O-line. Yeah, I'ma holler.